I think it's my solemn promise that once we get to episode 101, specifically, we will basically just start doing custom runs instead of hitting quick play. But for the moment, really what we're trying to do is Junior Librarian. That's going to be what unlocks a chain of next things. And if that does happen, then, well, we're gonna do a bit of a thing as well. And what I mean by that is when we unlock backstories, we're still gonna randomize through quick play, but we'll hit the backstories just for giggles. But as we get into Herald, Ill-Fated, character exclusive, random item, Mizuki. We're on Mizuki, so we kind of care. If we pick up like a brick that does 4 damage, or branch, or broken bottle, then hey, Takushi-san, Charisma, we do have the second encounter check, second mystery, strength, and maybe knowledge, but Charisma's pretty cool, so we're probably planning to build into that. Now, unfortunately, we can't get allies from events due to Ill-Fated mostly, but we can work with what we've got here. I did not do the thing, did I? I just mindlessly hit load. Well, here's hoping that everything works out, because now I may not have enough allies to do what I want to do. Who did I get as my initial ally? Kazumi. Well, cheaper treatment surgery, if that is working, I don't even notice it because how little unless it's obviously like cut artery, oh my goodness. Anywho, Metamorphosis, Botanist, Nails, Bulletin, and Painting. We're gonna do Bulletin first. If we can get Fame, that would be nice, but unfortunately, I'm gonna even reroll for that. It's kind of important. Now that being said, yeah. Oh, I do have the Legal Den, and I do have the Schoolyard, never mind. Hey, profit. But I do want my stats to... I see Charisma increase, so that's -1 luck and +1 Charisma. And I'll just be happy with that, because sometimes I'm not lucky enough to get another ally. That being said, Iwa is very nice. Hiryuki is also okay. And Fujiko is a good little safety option for kicks. Now, our Doom is shooting up through the roof, but we can spend some stamina for now. And away we go. I would like to have had Scissors, Flood, or Akamanto, but unfortunately that's not what happened, so instead we will do anything we can to make sure Doom stays at a minimum. We are on Ill-Fated, so we need to make sure that... This should be free, right? It is. And that should actually be taking effect, but we're in Bulletin now, so it can only help me so much. We'd also need to do this. What did I have? I don't remember. I'm just going to set things to the forest for now. I know we have Nails. What else did we have? I'm trying to think. Can't remember. We need to lose Reason again. At this point, we need to be very, very careful about Doom increasing. If the game gives me no choice, that's the game. But if I do have the choice and I should remember what happens when I fail events, then that's on me. So, for example, this is Reason. I think this is Stamina? Yeah. Only 1 stamina, because apartment things, but making choices like that. And on average, I believe, for myself, I lose more Reason, which is why I'm willing to take stamina hits when they exist. Essentially, yes, Ill-Fated, in one way you could say Ill-Fated turns into a big game of memorization, but you do need to make decisions while you are doing a thing, so we'd be more than glad to take that, because we're going to fail no matter what, and I don't want to take too much stamina damage, but still, we're going to take stamina damage when it exists. I could visit the monument again and sell these library notes if need be. I probably instead want to do this. I'll trade Reason if this happens. Never mind, that doesn't count, because random item stats meant that I sold the library notes for 0 funds. Yeah, we have to not eat that, and I don't think there's anything else we can do, so let's just talk to the Bulletin. We're calling this a Bulletin, right? Not the phone, but everyone really calls it a phone when they run into it. Every now in a very scarce moon, I do check on people playing World of Horror again. Obviously, I usually try, and if it's not obvious, it's because I'm more interested to see people play Harbinger or with custom content. So that's really what we're looking for, and it's easy to see someone who's playing on Harbinger because you can see the splash behind the character. But alternatively, you know when people playing custom content because you'll see the custom content on screen. Sorry. Yeah, we're just gonna keep pouring everything into Charisma. We might as well. We have Botanist, so we do have a lot of forest. We have a lot of forest and a mansion, but we want to do Nails and Metamorphosis first, even if we get the roads closed effect, because roads closed, while that is bad, bosses are arguably worse. Also, I think we just nearly one-shot everything. Yeah. Heck, our accuracy is even super high, but for now, we'll save a non-prep filled action sequence. Prep attack isn't the hardest thing, isn't going to be the biggest waste of my time. That being said, if you run into ghost encounters, I'd rather have a weapon first, if nothing else. Otherwise, meanwhile, we'll just, in the killer events, I mentioned it before, might as well in case someone new is watching now, or if for no other reason than to remember for myself, but we often just take the guaranteed damage. I don't often roll, and we're on ill-fated anyway, but even if we weren't on ill-fated, I would probably opt to just take the guaranteed hits to usually stamina. This one is reason because there's no choice, but even though, yes, the boss also normally does stamina, if you pick the true boss, then that's something else, but that's to your imperative whether or not to do that. I usually just choose to fight the Kabuki killer. So, yeah, in the killer events, a lot of times you lose more stamina for trying to get away, or you take more damage overall, so you might as well just take the usually one stamina. In some cases, one doom. If you're forced into reason, then you take reason, but I can afford to gamble here. 85-75, so pretty much 50-50. A little better than 50-50, but 3 stamina. I'm not gonna die from this. Also, is that roads closed? It is roads closed. So we got roads closed already. Never mind. That's why I said roads closed, and I was stumbling around with my words. I was like, why am I trying to put that in my own mouth? Because I already got it after the first mystery. Herald reasons, but our doom is going to shoot through the roof. That is what we're trying to say. Now, I can't visit the monument because if it asks for funds, I'm going to lose it, so I need to actually hold off for a moment. That being said, all of these max threat levels aren't going to help me either. On top of that, I'm not going to get 3 books to throw away just by nature of how hard this run is going to be for me. I don't think I'm even going to be able to do anything else. Can't do the Dream Eater achievements. I don't want to run into STE like this. Yeah, this might just be a regular run, but again, once in every 5 to 10 episodes, just doing a run just for the sake of, doing a successful run is nice, although we are trying to unlock achievements. If nothing else, this video is a testament to at least people like me, where we don't if you hit quick play and are expecting to unlock something, after a certain point, you won't be able to. Also, it's nice that I lost stamina there. It's not, but what I'm trying to say is that made the difference between me being able to survive one turn and not. So we probably should just roll a bunch of 80s. We need to hit 3, so 3 out of 4 is better than guaranteeing 1 out of 2, trying to hit all 3 from a 90-80, as I just said. That being said, we're not doing that bad this run. It's just our doom is slowly rising up, so it's a long-term death over immediately losing to Meat Horror. But yeah, we have Botanist and Painting left, and that doesn't... With roads closed, that's like at least 12 to 14% extra doom. On top of, I think we have a max threat level forest again, so we're taking super doom damage is what I'm trying to say. Now, we ran to a Herald event, but... injury, but this is actually a curse. But hey, you know what? I'd rather that than the Doom. We need to save on Doom, even though we're probably not going to survive. We gotta do our best. Also ill-fated, keep in mind. That's why we can't attempt to tap into power, because we will fail. We do the same thing here. It's better to go for a 3 out of 4 than a 3 out of 3, in my opinion. But if I'm unlucky, die. We do have 8 charisma for the lighthouse, but the question is if we even make it there. So we have a light source here. Unfortunately, I don't think we get any other sources of light anywhere else, because I did not enable the hardware store for the heavy duty. Well, actually no. This unlocks the heavy duty, right? Yeah, I think it does. We could try to fight this boss. It grants me another ally, so you know what? Let's find out. Unless this happens first. We should be able to hit all of these. Might as well guarantee 1. But we only need to hit 3, so unless I miss, 2 out of 4 of those 390%. I think it's 85% chance for that, or 15% chance of missing, 85% chance of hitting 3 out of 4 with the odds I was given. But meanwhile, same thing here, need to hit 3 out of 4. Oh, and roll well, sorry. I forgot about that. But either way, we can afford to take 5 reason damage for extra damage in encounters. That's pretty good. And faster action speed. Now, Doom is still the primary concern here, but yeah, I'm talking about all of this and not able to do any achievement. And if there was, I'm forgetting about it. But the main ones I am focused on for obvious reasons are the book, throwing away books, 2 sources of light, Dream Eaters everywhere, and I guess to some extent SE. I could try to go for the blue gem. Well, no, I can't because I don't have the dog shop. Never mind. I'll do that in another video, but we might as well do that in a run where we're more comfortable to do so. All things considered, it is RNG. I forgot which ones were Doom increases, by the way. We can actually still survive this run, but we're hoping for a lot. I did forget my second encounter as well, so I'm hoping on a dream here at this point. One, that we get out of this, because if we go through all 8 encounter, or all 8 investigations plus branded procs, we're gonna die to Doom. I promise you that. So while we are... And I usually want to be unstoppable for a bit more Doom, it's just that this is too much Doom. Ghostly Sphere is nice, but we need to get out of this forest. Nope, doesn't matter. That 2 Doom didn't matter. You don't want to know why? Because unless we get out here, we're gonna die no matter what. On top of any time skip, I don't think we got time skip yet. Oh, we did get time skip. We got time skip immediately. That's what I forgot. I was gonna say that's right, but I didn't remember, so that would not be correct to say. We got time skip and roads closed after the first mystery, and now we're dead. So I guess I'll see you later.